Buddha was in meditation when a violent monsoon storm broke out. So that he would not be disturbed in his meditation, King Naja came and coiled himself in 7 coils under him to protect him from the wet ground, and spread his hood over him to shelter him from the rain. As Naja was a disciple of the Buddha, all snakes were granted the right to live in peace. The snake has a rather difficult relationship with paradise. When he turns up there again, the temptation to remind him of all the trouble he caused is irresistible. Every Sunday in Martinique, on the southern tip of the island, the local inhabitants wait eagerly for the big fight, the only kind of fight of any interest to them, a cockfight. They show no interest in the fight being prepared for the tourists between a fer de lance and a mongoose. The fer de lance is a snake, and a very poisonous one at that, so it doesn't have many supporters. The spectators have all taken sides in advance. Legless, hairless and featherless, they seem to slither out of the entrails of the earth. Ambiguous. Nobody knows if they're male or female, if they're the incarnation of evil or of the fertility of the earth that feeds us. For the Egyptians, one snake symbolizes the power of evil, a colossal python by the name of Apophis. Every night the beast creeps out of its hole and tries in vain to halt the ship of the sun, to interrupt the harmonious flow of the days and the seasons. The Egyptians also have serpent gods they worship, about 30 of them all told. Nekhbet is the cobra goddess. In all the pre-Christian civilizations, the snake is the most important symbol of the divine presence. Literally fascinated by snakes, the Egyptians gave them pride of place in their writing and in their symbolism. An angry cobra dilates its hood on the rim of the pharaoh's crown. It's the divinity that protects the monarch, a representation of the sun god, ready to spit its burning fire, its venom, at anyone who dares to threaten the king. The ways of the snake, its nature and its environment have always fired man's imagination. In the beginning, the universe was plunged in darkness, where snakes and frogs lived. A great serpent rose out of this chaos and created the world, spitting the gods and all living beings up from the depths of its entrails. That's how the peasants of the Nile imagine the world was created. No doubt because it's sinuous like a river and its undulating movement is reminiscent of waves, the snake is often associated with the liquid element. In the region of the lakes in the south of Benin, they worship Dan, the genie of the water, the time-old natural god. The fetish, Dan, is portrayed in the form of a caiman, a rainbow snake, or a mermaid with snakes around her shoulders by the name of Mami Wata.